Originally, I always thought that maybe the kids could get a kick out of this for Halloween if I cleaned it up, finished my welds, grind them all smooth, paint it, throw a bunch of lights on it. But I had it set up where they can just run up, sit down on the back of the bike, have a place to rest their feet, be good to go. But I haven't got around to finishing it. Just not enough time in the day. But I'll get it eventually. Until then, everything's starting to rust. But I at least got the starting of it. And I have no place to really put this. Work. Yeah. But got my brake line disconnected. And like I said, I found the steering wheel I like it, so hardest thing I had was to get the steering right. It was a pain in the butt, but I got it. But what got welded here stayed welded here. Still got issue with that chain popping off. Both the cascades on the back of these mountain bikes were messed up. But for $10 for both bikes, I was happy to cut them up and use what I could. I like the idea of having shocks, making the back end separate. But it works. I'll finish it up eventually. Got a little battery set up. Plug that in. Actually looks better at nighttime. So that way no one can really see how ugly the bike is. But I do have lights for the front. That ain't permanent, it's just temporary. I use my trailer lights for my boat, and it lights them up. Eventually I'll have it set up where I can have red lights for brake lights whenever I squeeze the brake line I got jerry rigged. It actually worked at first. One handle, you squeeze it, and both those lines would tighten up to the brakes on the back, which I added that one. You can tell I monstered that one in by welding it on, but it worked. It was functional. That one, I don't remember why I took that one apart, but like I said, it's work in progress. It's getting there. I know my kids are happy. If they see that I pulled it out from behind the shed, they're going to want to take it around the block, so I guess I'm going to have to either put this away real fast or be ready to take them around the block. But feel free to leave some comments. You can hate all you want. I don't care. I pretty much hate it too, but it's all good. Like I said, little project for the kids. Mainly because I'm lazy. I don't want to walk these kids around the whole neighborhood for Halloween. If I can find a way to get out of that by putting a bunch of lights on this, LEDs, light it up real good at nighttime, oh, you know I'll do it. Alrighty then. Definitely would need an upgraded seats. The wood bench, I used that. Used pallet wood. Pallet wood, I cut it in to fit, and it fit pretty good. Eventually I want to make a little cubby hole down there underneath the seat. That way the kids could, if we ever use it for Halloween, they could throw their stuff up underneath there and be able to jump off the back of the bike and run up to the houses. I'm gonna have to light these tires up real good so these kids don't bust their butt. But they'll probably bust their butt, so. But I'll light them up real good. That way they can't say they didn't see it. But yeah, bent all this fencing with an actual conduit line bender made for, I think it was 1.25 inches. This stuff here that I got is 1.5 inches, so it didn't really necessarily work. Lizards love it. Huh. Say you love it. Say it. Yeah, lizards don't really care. Lizards in my hood pretty much expect stuff to get moved so bugs can run out and they can get a free meal. This is what holds my front tires together. I've got a threaded rod that runs the whole length of that on the inside. Originally I had it done up a separate way for turning left and right. Figured out the springs were what I was needing to help assist with turning. But those are adjustable in case my front tires are towing in or towing out. I can adjust those, turn them left or right, pull the tires in straight. Like I said, work in progress. At least it started. Now that I got it going, I guess I need to get on it. This was my second project. Got me some hidden storage. Some more storage down here. All wrapped up nice and pretty wood. I don't like how small this boat is. It wants to flip over all the time. I'm a sheet metal man, so I've made some float pods that I'm going to test fit today, take them back to the shop, have them welded up, and we're going to weld them. I'll take the boat up to them and let somebody give me a hand cleaning up and welding on pods.